Well, this could be a major hurdle to overcome for Andre Bishop. Look at this replay. I believe this is where he hurts that right hand.
All right, kid, how you doing?
Right hands, bro.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
What do you want to do?
Use my left.
It's all about heart, kid. It's all about heart. And a good stiff left jab.
So all eyes at the start of round number 2 now. We're on the right hand of Andre Bishop. Remember, our video replay showed clearly that he hurt that right hand in round number 1. But how much will he use it here? That would give us the ultimate confirmation.
Well, one of the things he has to do, Joe, is make sure that nobody other than us knows that he hurt that hand. He's got to go out there and not show his opponent that that's bothering him. Use the left hand, maybe every once in a while fake like you're going to throw the right hand so your opponent doesn't know, doesn't take advantage of that fact.
And look at how much he's favoring things now, utilizing the left hand much more. Andre Bishop not coming with that typical right hand power we're used to seeing. Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Here's what so many like about Andre Bishop, the ability to block and attack. Nice work, the left hand to the head. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Bishop's the target of a hook. Good job with another left hand. He digs into the body again. Right hand downstairs. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Johnson.
Double up when you punch.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. What a shooting hook that was by Andre Bishop. Well, the end of the round is upon us. And oh boy, we need to catch our breath ourselves.
Now, these guys are not shy about introducing themselves. They came right out at the beginning. They said hello with punches, punches and bunches.
Great exchanges we've seen so far.
Listen, Andre, you're not working. You're not doubling up your jab. You ain't working.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Good flush shot upstairs. Bishop's not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Good right hand by Andre Bishop. He needs more of that. This is one of the most impressive, gutsy displays we've ever seen out of Andre Bishop. It is absolutely certain to me now that he hurt that right hand. He's completely a one-armed fighter right now, just utilizing that left against Meldrick Johnson. Oh, and he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand.
Keep moving.
Johnson's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but oh, he gets hit by a left hand that he had no clue on.
Finish him off.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. able to land an uppercut. Bishop's flat-footed. There's no other way to describe it. He's not a fighter that gets up on his toes, moves around, gives you angles. He's flat-footed.
Yeah, you don't have to be on your tricycle all over the place, but you can step a little bit. Get out of range. He's doing nothing.
Man up.
Good, productive round by Andre Bishop. He really nailed his opponent solid there, and he's getting some high praise from trainer Gus Carisi.
Well, he's getting praised. That's the first thing, is pick him up a little bit mentally. Now he's going to be told something technical, too. I'm sure he's going to tell him, hey, the guy's hurt. He's going to try to survive. Go downstairs, then go back up.
Keep them up, all right? I mean, you know, he caught you with your hands down. Let's keep him up. Listen, he's going to come forward this round, all right? Keep that jab moving. Keep him away from you, all right?
Johnson's recuperative powers are proving to be very strong right here. This is the start to the round he wanted to have, coming off a round where he was clearly damaged. Wow, what an uppercut. Lands a big hook.
Come on!
And there's the left hand working well for him again. Doing very nicely, staying way out of range of danger and utilizing his jab.
And usually he's a guy, if we were talking about basketball, he's a guy likes to be in the paint. Hit some layups, do a little dunking. Hey, he's got a jump shot.
Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit.
Keep it tight inside. Work the body.
90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Pace yourself.
Let's see some more head movement.
And now another left. Johnson's fighting real smart here on the outside. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. And just grabbing onto his opponent. It seems to me that Bishop is right now uncomfortable with the pace that's being set in this fight.
Well, he started the pace. See, that's the funny thing about it. He said it, but he might not be able to keep it up.
A freight train uppercut by Andre Bishop. He comes back with the left hand again.
Keep your distance. Don't walk it in.
Now, this is amazing to me because there's no doubt in my mind that Andre Bishop has severely injured that. That's a big flush punch landing on Andre Bishop.
This is not the first time that Andre Bishop has been brought to this neighborhood. He has been shaken before. He will know what to do.
Deep breath. Breathe through your mouth. Good, good. Okay.
Okay, listen. He's gonna come forward this round. Keep that jab moving. Keep him away from you, all right? I need you to keep moving.
An interesting footnote to what we're seeing here tonight with Andre Bishop. We showed you the replay earlier where it appeared that he hurt his right hand in the first round. The word we're getting is that that's a tough moment for Andre Bishop right now. He's hurt. I can hear his corner saying, spit out your mouthpiece. They're just looking for any excuse right now to get some time. That's a well-scored left hand by Johnson. Bishop's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But, Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook? And an excellent uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth a right hand. And now another left. That's a big hook by Andre Bishop that time. His opponent felt it.
Nice.
That's a good left hand by Andre Bishop. And now you can see him utilizing the jab.
You know, a lot of times you see a guy on the outside bouncing around, staying away. You understand the use of a jab. But when you're coming forward, you have to come forward with a cover. And that jab, that's the cover.
Meldrick Johnson's defense penetrated by a well-targeted uppercut.
Stay away from the power hand, okay? Keep circling away from that power hand. I need you to keep moving.
The start of the 6th round. Bishop's coming out for this round here, knowing that he was tagged in that last round, Teddy. Now, different guys react in different ways when that happens. It can either bring you up or bring you down.
Exactly. You hit it head on, you embrace it. You embrace it as a challenge. You say, okay, I'm going to show what I'm made of. Or you start to become small. You start to vanish a little bit.
Keep your hands up.
Solid right hand lands from Meldrick Johnson.
Keep your hands
And now another left.
inside. Get inside.
Wow! Down goes Bishop. Well, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and has gotten up too.
And that will serve him because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring, and he is thinking of that right now, believe me.
Cover up, cover up. Left, right.
Andre Bishop is damaging himself every time he throws that right hand. He is in serious pain. If Meldrick Johnson can't beat this version of Andre Bishop, what does that say? Because there's no doubt about it, Bishop has hurt that right hand. He's winning this fight with just his lead hand. Johnson's got speed and plenty of it. Teddy, still, I'd like to see him just bite down and fight a little more.
Yeah, you'd like to see him sit down a little bit, bend his legs a little bit, and make...
Wow, a big punch. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
Come on, get to your feet.
2, 3, 4.
Get up, damn it.
What will happen now with Andre Bishop as he rises up to fight on after being floored? Execution has been the problem tonight for Andre Bishop. He's well behind on the scorecard.
No, you're right, Joe, but he has to hit the right buttons. Everyone has buttons, and Gus, more than anyone else in his life, knows what buttons to hit. He's got to start pushing them now.
All right, relax.
Start of a new round, but will it be much the same? Andre Bishop's been down numerous times tonight, Teddy.
Well, if there was a mercy rule like there is in Little League Baseball, guess what? It would be invoked right now, and this would be over.
A leveling uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. Johnson's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Bishop's got it down pat. Straight is great. Straight punch wins.
Yeah, especially when your opponent is standing straight in front of you.
What an impact that left hand just made by Andre Bishop. Johnson's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored.
Relax, relax.
There's another left hand from him. A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it.
Keep moving.
At the halfway point of round 7. Right back to it upstairs.
Nice.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Johnson's in that position that nobody likes to be in. Seeing your own blood and knowing you've been cut. Look at his mouth. Piercing jab. Bishop's able to land a good, solid left hand. And he's holding. Flipping him with that uppercut. Big shot by Andre Bishop.
Finish with the hook.
Good job with another left hand.
Good
A
work.
little head hunting right back to it. This night has not gone the way that trainer Gus Carisi thought it would go. Andre Bishop has dug himself a big hole here, and we're in the late goings.
Well, a good trainer always has to be part psychologist, part psychiatrist. He needs right now, he has no couch to put him on, but right now on that stool, he needs to get through to him. Go back into his past and pick the right thing.
Good way to protect the midsection. Bishop's left working well that time.
Those punches, move your head.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. His opponent wanted the body, he wouldn't give it to him.
Put hands up.
This is one of the most... Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Oh! Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Teddy, Bishop beats the count, but how does he look to you?
He looks like a guy who's wondering what happened, and that's where the job of the corner comes in when he gets back to the corner. Tell him why he got hit.
Keep your hands up.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Bishop is hurt. Oh, Bishop took some serious damage right there.
Now you got to wonder whether or not he knows.
And yet another big shot comes in. That was a big shot. Teddy, this will be very interesting to see if... Andre Bishop is favoring that right hand because our video evidence clearly showed that he hurt that right hand.
But the hand that you use probably 80–90% of the time is the left hand. That's the lead hand, that's the setup hand, that's the jabbing hand. His corner needs to tell him now there's nothing wrong with that hand. Go out there and behave like a fighter. Go out there and win the fight.
And just look at Andre Bishop now. He's throwing many left hands, very few right hands, and that gives us some confirmation that that right hand was indeed injured in that first round.
Bang the body.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Well, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. Teddy, explain this to me. Hey, this fighter was just staggered and stunned. Now all of a sudden he's defending beautifully.
Yeah, because he's on instinct now. Before he was thinking, he was overthinking. That happens out in life in a lot of places. And now he's not. Now just naturally, instinctively, survival mode is there. He's doing all the things, Joe, that he was taught in the gym. Things he couldn't do before because he was worried about doing them. He had too many things clogging his head.
Good block by Johnson. Johnson's getting back to basics. A good, solid jab. Scores well to the head with the right hand. When naturally you're the smaller man against these heavyweights, don't think that you can't jab. Andre Bishop doesn't think that. He knows he can.
It's easy. It's there, just like we practice in the gym.
Bishop's bounce is back in his step. The start of a new round, coming off a round in which he really took some punishment.
Well, that's what being in great shape will do for you. Also, great experience where he's been through these things before and he's not panicking.
The left hand coming into play by Johnson. Johnson's defense is paying off now. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Pace yourself.
He comes back with the left hand again. Now this is amazing to me because there's no doubt in my mind that Andre Bishop has severely injured that right hand. He's a one-armed fighter right now, just utilizing that left hand. And here's the stunner. I think he's beating Meldrick Johnson with just that left hand.
Yeah!
To the head he goes with a left hand. Nice strike after catching one by Meldrick Johnson. That is a big shot. Andre Bishop is on shaky legs.
Well, you know what's going to hurt him now?
Wow! Can Andre Bishop now rise up off the canvas? Well, we know he can get up. What we don't know is how steady he will be on those legs.
Well, we know his personality. He's an offensive-minded fighter, and he has to control that right now. Right now, he has to think about defense.
Well, this is what pro fighters have to do. Find a way to fight through the pain. But if I'm Gus Carisi in that corner of Andre Bishop, I tell him to abandon the right hand and go out there and win it with your left. Another left.
Come on, kid, focus.
Flush right hand to the body. Smart jab by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop's looking like a guy who's not going to survive this right now. How can he survive it, Teddy?
Well, right now, he has to grab. He can't use his legs. You know, the easiest thing in the world is say, hey, get on your bicycle, get the heck out of there. But his legs are wobbly, they're weak. He's got to grab.
There's another left hand from him.
Move in, move in.
Solid right by Andre Bishop. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Bombs away with a hook by Meldrick Johnson. I like the way he was able to hook to the gut there. Hard to train for a situation like this. Sometimes you need a little luck. They haven't gotten it tonight with the way that cut opened up.
No, and it's really bothering him. He's starting to blink a little bit. Now he's going to have to really mentally concentrate on putting that out of his mind and letting the corner take care of it and doing what he has to do.
An interesting footnote to what we're seeing here tonight with Andre Bishop. We showed you the replay earlier where it appeared that he hurt his right hand in the first round. The word we're getting is that those in the know say he actually had injured that hand during his prison stay. Parries that punch away. If Meldrick Johnson can't beat this version of Andre Bishop, what does that say? Because there's no doubt about it, Bishop has hurt that right hand. He's winning this fight with just his lead hand. Good job with another left hand. Oh, that's a big hook right there. Right to the body. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Andre Bishop's making for a very inviting target right now. That cut is much worse than it was just moments ago.
What he has to do is he's got to be elusive right now. He's got to get on his horse a little bit and give those medicines that were put into the cut a chance to work a little bit. But also, he's got to slow his opponent down. Catch him with something so he doesn't keep going after that eye.
Nice block by Andre Bishop. A clean, crisp right hand by Johnson. Well, I think a lot of people probably didn't expect this out of him, but I like the way he looks on the outside.
He's an inside man, but guess what? He's got an outside touch.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Body shot lands. It was the right. That's a good job by Bishop offensively, landing his combination. Bishop is stunned. He just took a huge punch.
And now he has to grab. He has to get in close and make sure that he kills some time.
Move around the ring. You got that? Okay, let's go.
Bishop's off to a fresh start right now. That last round, he was really shook up, but he looks to be steady on his feet here.
Gotta see he's coming.
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Andre Bishop. And just looking to chop down his opponent. A forceful hook to the head by Meldrick Johnson.
Relax.
A knifing left hand by Andre Bishop. Right to the belt line. Bishop's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good solid jab.
Keep moving.
Andre Bishop will need to do more of that. Bishop is very conscious of the fact that he does not want to get tagged hard. He blocked well there. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Andre Bishop's not the kind of guy that's going to float like a butterfly at all. He's more like an elephant just camped out.
And he's getting stung by a lot of bees right now for camping out.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. You see him zeroing in with that left hand to the body.
Pace yourself.
Good
What I
biting,
say in
snapping
there.
shot by Andre Bishop. A flush hook scores well for him. The clock is ticking, and it's not favoring his fighter. Andre Bishop is clearly losing this fight.
Well, this is where Gus has to show that other dimension of being a top trainer, not just a strategist. He has to be a psychologist. He has to get to a place now in the mind, the deep place in the mind of Bishop to bring him out of that. Go back to the past, pick on something that will get a reaction he needs to get.
This is one of the most impressive, gutsy displays we've ever seen out of Andre Bishop. It is absolutely certain to me now that he hurt that right hand. He's completely a one-armed fighter right now, just utilizing that left against Meldrick Johnson. Johnson's cut is really a mess right now, and it could jeopardize this fight for him right here. Teddy, is there blame that needs to be placed on his cut man? Could he have done more?
Well, really, the trick to being a cut man is pretty simple. It's not rocket science. You have to have the right medicines, the right coagulants. You have to be calm. You have to be able to put pressure on that cut, get it to stop, and then put those medicines in. But you need a little help from your fighter. You need him to move a little bit on his bike and give those medicines time to work.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Johnson's clearly committed to the strategy of footwork, of movement, of staying away and staying out of trouble.
Yeah, he's got plenty of air in those tires, and he's making sure that he's using them. He's spinning them around that ring. He just has to make sure that he doesn't get predictable where he's going straight back. He goes straight back, you can always time him.
Uppercut.
Watch the hook.
Not much action as he just ties up. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. To the belt line he goes with a left hand. Carisi's probably giving Andre Bishop the harsh realities of it. He's down on the scorecards.
Yeah, he is, but there's two things that are good news for him. One is he has power. He has that eraser. He can pull it out of the fight. The other, that great amateur background. He has been in tight situations before.
Andre Bishop has power. If ever there's a time he could use it, it's now. Huge deficit on the scorecards. He has to have a knockout.
But Joe, he's not just going to get lucky. He's got to have a little trick to deliver it. Maybe start one hand like Marciano did when he was behind with Walcott, and he had to pull it out in the 13th. Start one hand and throw the other. Something to distract him to get that big shot across.
Johnson's showing us that defense is also very much part of his game.
Yeah, it is. Not only to avoid punches, but actually to even set up offense. You know, he'll make you miss, and then there's something coming back. He creates opportunities to hit you.
See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Johnson. He's committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well up top. Scored well with the left downstairs. This is not a good sign for Andre Bishop. It appears that he's slowing at this point.
Punch!
Yeah, what he needs to do is start placing his shots a little bit. But right now, as you just alluded to, he's just not throwing.
He comes back with the left hand again. Johnson's opponent has now found an easy target. Back-to-back hooks landing. Good body shot. The right hand came home. Teddy, you saw that coming. You said he was waiting for that.
Yeah, what he was doing was he was just pulling that shoulder back a little bit, trying to draw that right hand, pull that shoulder back, be a ghost a little bit, disappear on him, come back with the right hand.
This was an easy fight to score from start to finish after that effort.
Well, you never know in this sport with the scoring, but this is one you know.
Teddy, this will be very interesting to see if Andre Bishop is favoring that right hand, because our video evidence clearly showed that he hurt that right hand.
But the hand that you use probably 80–90% of the time is the left hand. That's the lead hand, that's the setup hand, that's the jabbing hand. His corner needs to tell him now there's nothing wrong with that hand. Go out there and behave like a fighter. Go out there and win the fight.
And look at how much he's favoring things now, utilizing the left hand much more. Andre Bishop not coming with that typical right hand power we're used to seeing. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times It's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body. And he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good flush shot by Andre Bishop. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. And now another left. He scored well up top. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop. We overheard the corner of Andre Bishop earlier saying to look for the uppercut. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck and big shot. Is this the end for Andre Bishop now? He has some questions to answer after being floored by that power punch. Well, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and's gotten up too.
And that will serve him because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring, and he is thinking of that right now, believe me.
That's okay, let's go!
Andre Bishop just absorbed a huge punch.
He hasn't been in this position too many times before, so you wonder whether or not he knows what to do to survive, how to grab on.
Now this is amazing to me because there's no doubt in my mind that Andre Bishop has severely injured that right hand. He's a one-arm fighter right now, just utilizing that left hand. And here's the stunner. I think he's beating Meldrick Johnson with just that left hand. Johnson's is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. Using those feet, using that jab on the outside well.
And you know what? He used his head early in the fight because
Meldrick Johnson's shocked right there. He's all shooked up after being hit hard. Both men have gotten to each other. He engages in the clinch.
You're still not moving enough. Move!
Bishop's on the receiving end of a hook. Another left hand from him. Johnson's feeling the impact of that powerful hook. A well-placed left hand up top. Andre Bishop is damaging himself every time he throws that right hand. He is in serious pain. That's a hook right to the flank. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. Seemingly in control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really what's the enemy of his right now is nothing was coming at him. He was winning too easily. And for a minute, he let up and bang.
Throwing punches, but your hands are down. Are you good? Focus now, focus. Watch the water in the corner. Come on.
Johnson's corner did a good job during those 60 seconds between rounds. You can tell that he's a fresh fighter, not the fighter that was clearly dazed in the last round. You can actually see how heavy Bishop is breathing right now. He's desperate to get some air into those lungs.
He better close that mouth before he's desperate to get his jaw wide.
In a strange way, now it could create an offensive opportunity. Johnson's opponent is drawn to that cut he opened up, but it now could force him to be reckless coming in.
You're exactly right. So, you know, if you're the one cut, you have a job to do. You have a responsibility. You know, don't let that throw you off. You know, stay to your game plan. But if you cause the cut, you have something that's a responsibility. Don't get over anxious like you just said. Don't just start going for broke. And that's exactly what he's doing.
Bishop's killing me watching him here. I mean, he doesn't need a 20-by-20 ring. They could fight this thing in like a phone booth here.
Now, he looks like one of those cars you see on the side of the road where they removed all the tires, all the wheels. He's not going anywhere.
Targeting a left hand to the body. Oh, he just dug right into that body.
And they don't go away. The head punches don't stay long, but these stay with you.
Good
It's all
job
right.
with the
Keep
left hand.
moving.
It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Johnson. Hits him in the mug with the right. See, this is where Andre Bishop carries that speed from his middleweight days forward. Even though he's a heavyweight now, you can see how quickly he can deliver that hook. Oh, nice job by Andre Bishop there landing that jab. That's a solid hook by Andre Bishop. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Turns over that hook upstairs. He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. He should really tie up now.
Deep breath. Deep breath.
Good dominating effort in that last round by Andre Bishop. Stunned his opponent. Gus Carisi has to be happy in that corner.
Yeah, he is, but he's going to tell him some advice. He's going to remind him, okay, how would you behave if you were hurt? You'd start moving your head. Well, what do you think he's going to do? He's going to move his head. Let's not wait for that. Let's go to the body where we can find it and then go upstairs.
And here's a little insight we're getting from our ringside researcher. He says that Andre Bishop actually had a previous injury to that damaged right hand. And get this, Teddy, it happened during his prison term. Andre Bishop's not firing off the big power punches. I gotta wonder why.
Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
Johnson's putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab. If Meldrick Johnson can't beat this version of Andre Bishop, what does that say? Because there's no doubt about it, Bishop has hurt that right hand. He's winning this fight with just his lead hand. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the Will of the Wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Wow, a big punch just crashes home on Andre Bishop.
The only good thing is he's been here before. With all that amateur experience, he has been hurt before. He knows how to behave.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
Good job with another left hand. And now a well-placed hook to the head.
Get off the rope.
What impact with that uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. Johnson's absorbing a hook. Fires off the hook. Look at that. And that's the end of round 5. All the eyes are on him to start this round. Bishop's legs look just a little shaky, but keep in mind, he barely survived that last round.
No, but keep one other thing in mind. I agree with you, Joe, but he's been here before. He's very experienced. If anyone knows how to get out of this, he does.
Johnson scoring with one of the most effective punches there is, landing an uppercut on the inside.
Well, it's the right punch for the right place. The hands up of his opponent, but there's an opening right up that middle, split the guard, and the punch is the uppercut. That's the ticket, and he's going with it.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Up top with the quick hook. Banking away a body shot with the right hand. Comes across with a hook up top. Bishop's left landing well. Boom, left hand comes home. He's going around now. What a big shot. Bishop finds himself on the floor again. Can Andre find a way to gather himself and continue on? Teddy, Bishop beats the count, but how does he look to you?
He looks like a guy who's wondering what happened, and that's where the job of the corner comes in when he gets back to the corner. Tell him why he got hit.
Keep that head moving.
know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hurry, get up!
This night has not gone the way that trainer Gus Carisi thought it would go. Andre Bishop goings.
Well, a good trainer always has to be part psychologist, part psychiatrist. He needs, right now, he has no couch to put him on, but right now on that stool, he needs to get through to him. Go back into his past and pick the right thing.
Wow! That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a Here's what you should be looking for here at the start of round number 2. How much is Andre Bishop using that right hand? Because it appeared that he severely injured it, if not broke it there in that first round.
Well, one of the things he has to do, Joe, is make sure that nobody other than us knows that he hurt that hand. He's got to go out there and not show his opponent that that's bothering him. Use the left hand, maybe every once in a while fake like you're going to throw the right hand so your opponent doesn't know, doesn't take advantage of that fact.
Keep working the body.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. And just look at Andre Bishop now. He's throwing many left hands, very few right hands, and that gives us some confirmation that that right hand was indeed injured in that first round. Good block there by Johnson. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. And now he scores with that left to the body. Downstairs with a right hand.
1, 2.
And he ties up on the inside. Johnson's right hand scores well that time. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you... That is a big shot. Andre Bishop is on shaky legs.
And you know what's going to...
And bang, and away he goes. He goes down. He has so much time now, he's going to be forced to survive. Andre Bishop rises to his feet.
But of course, Gus is experienced enough to know now when he gets back to the corner, he has a job to do. Not just dump cold water on him to revive him, but to tell him...
Oh, and there you go. And once again, he goes down. So all eyes at the start of round number 2 now are on the right hand of Andre Bishop. Remember, our video replay showed clearly that he hurt that right hand in round number 1. But how much will he use it here? That would give us the ultimate confirmation.
Well, one of the things he has to do, Joe, is make sure that nobody other than us knows that he hurt that hand. He's got to go out there and not show his opponent that that's bothering him. Use the left hand, maybe every once in a while fake like you're going to throw the right hand so your opponent doesn't know, doesn't take advantage of that fact.
And Andre Bishop now appears reluctant to throw that right hand. He comes back with the left hand again. Oh, that's a good hook to the body. Nice block by Johnson. Effective work with that flush overhand right. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
Andre Bishop has always been known as a fast fighter. He's had that hand speed as a middleweight, and now it's transferred into his heavyweight days as he lands the hook there. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well.
Guard your head.
And now another left.
It's okay.
Johnson's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. We count down the final moments of this round. Able to land the hook to the head. And this round comes to an end.
Game that round, man. You gotta win.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in.
Hey, you got
And
some
another
of that
jab
too.
comes
Let's
in by
go.
Johnson. Scored well with that right hand to the body. And Andre Bishop doing more work with that left hand. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Hey, I know he's not in great shape, but he's doing a very good job now all of a sudden of defending himself. There's another left hand from him.
What I like to see.
Work the body.
What a sharp, piercing hook by Meldrick Johnson. Meldrick Johnson's right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt. Good left hand by Andre Bishop. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Oh, he turns it over right into a hook. Combination to the head. 10 seconds to go in this third round. Teddy, you think this is the moment where Gus Carisi gives him the green light and says, hey, you got him right where you want him? I mean, Bishop got to his opponent there.
not an experienced guy like Gus. He'll tell him, stay after him. You got him a little bit hurt. Keep pushing him downhill a little bit. But he'll tell him, do it the right way. Don't get careless.
That's as good as it gets right there. A crushing uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. Johnson's now in a spot that many fighters have faced numerous times, and that is, how do you deal with seeing your own blood and knowing that you have incurred some serious damage? Look at that cut around the eye.
No, for a fighter to be able to move to the top, he's got to be tested in a lot of areas. Sometimes the test comes when he's hurt. He's hit on the chin. He's dropped for the first time. Sometimes the test comes when you drop the other guy and he gets up and he comes at you. And sometimes the test comes in the form of a cut. When you see your first blood, when you see it, that it's your blood. How do you behave? We're going to find out right now.
Good job with another left hand. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Andre Bishop. Bishop's giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That'll start to take away some of that head movement.
That's a nice right hand that time by Johnson.
Relax, relax.
Wow, a big punch just crashes home on Andre Bishop.
The only good thing is he's been here before. With all that amateur experience, he has been hurt before. He knows how to behave.
Meldrick, oh, he just ate up. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
Get up, get up.
Andre Bishop back up, but is he back in this fight?
I think it could still be dangerous. A wounded animal is always something you have to be cautious with. And right now, Andre Bishop can be dangerous, can catch his opponent, maybe coming in a little reckless.
An interesting footnote to what we're seeing here tonight with Andre Bishop. We showed you the replay earlier where it appeared that he hurt his right hand in the first round. The word we're getting is that those in the know say he actually had injured that hand during his prison stay. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Good biting, snapping shot by Andre Bishop. Bishop is coming out here after being knocked down in the last round. Teddy, what are some of the things you look for that will tell you he's on steady ground, that he looks fine?
Well, the first thing I look for is the base, the foundation. I mean, you look at a house, you want to see and you want to make sure that that basement is solid. There's cinder blocks there. You know, you don't want to see that upper floor waving a little when there's a wind. You're looking at his legs. You want to make sure that they're steady, they're firm.
Halfway into round number 5 here. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Now hugging on the inside. Scores up top with a left. That is a sharp uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Andre Bishop.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
And round 5 comes to an end. Hey, it's obvious that he's a one-handed fighter, but I'll tell you, Andre Bishop is having continued success just with that left. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. A good hook by Andre Bishop. He comes back with the left hand again. Good flush shot by Andre Bishop.
Use the ring.
Blocks the headshot.
He's tired.
Meldrick Johnson's the victim of a powerful hook. What a counter punch by Andre Bishop. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. There's the hook by Andre Bishop. That was well scored. Bishop's throwing a lot of punches right here, but not a lot of them are landing.
And that can be very discouraging to the guy who's throwing them because he's working, but he's starting to get a little frustrated, a little concerned that he's not doing damage, as you said.
And now another left. Johnson's right hand scores well. Good looking uppercut that time. Headshot lands, was a hook.
All right, let's do it.
That's a razor sharp uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. Little head hunting with the left.
Double up on your punches.
What a good solid hook to the body by Meldrick Johnson. You see him holding on. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Scored well with the hook. Well, what more can Gus Carisi really tell him to do? Just keep what you've been doing. He is dominating this fight. He's got to be way up on the scorecards, Teddy.
Oh, he definitely is. And what you want to do now is maybe test the waters what kind of finish you are. Maybe. Not get reckless, but show that you could finish.
Solid left hand to the head. And a power shot lands, and all of a sudden it turns the tables.
A little slow with that jab, and he got caught the right hand.
Solid hook. Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Johnson. There is something called a will to win. Andre Bishop has it. He's going to find a way to overcome the damage that was done. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. This is what Andre Bishop talked to us about. He said, if I could target any one punch, it's going to be that big hook. Well, hit the target that time. Turns over that hook, and he does damage upstairs. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Johnson's covered with his blood right now. That cut just opened up something fierce.
And you know, you wonder about the psychological damage or potential damage of that. You know, does that affect him where he gets a little down? Does that affect his opponent where maybe his opponent gets a little reckless?
Hey, let's go!
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Meldrick Johnson's nailed by a huge hook. Lands flush with the... Johnson's... There it is! He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Just a dominating evening by Andre Bishop tonight. He is clearly up big on the scorecards. Trainer Gus Carisi has to know it. You can just see by the way he's dealing with him in between rounds.
He knows it, and he can go two ways with it. Get the rounds out, work on things, carry him a little bit, or go close to show.
Final round of this fight for Andre Bishop in what has been a walk in the park with his supreme skill.
And I'm sure the captain of the Titanic thought the same thing, and then guess what? An iceberg. If there's no left hooks coming, he should be all right.
Good uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. Johnson's mouth is cut. You can see it's getting worse as things progress here. That could be a factor later on. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Oh, what a big hook to the head by Andre Bishop. There's the hook by Andre Bishop. That was well scored. Meldrick Johnson's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Look at that! The hook came home with ease. Able to cut down that ring and just push his opponent against the ropes. Nice defense. Good block by Johnson. Johnson's giving me a sense that he really doesn't want to have the fight the way it was. He was stunned earlier, and now just so much more defense we're seeing out of him.
Well, right now, what I think he has to do is try to get an Oscar. Get that award that those great actors get, and not show that he's defensive right now, because if he shows that too much, his opponent is going to know what he has to do to take advantage.
That is a strong uppercut there. Bishop's left now getting into the mix. Johnson's nailed by a hook. A huge uppercut by Andre Bishop. Oh, what a hook upstairs. Johnson smashed by a hook.
Keep your hands up.
A consistently strong performance tonight.
You don't have to be a calculus major to score this one. Just put those 10-9s together.
And our ring announcer is standing by with the official decision.
Isaac, what do you think of Andre Bishop as a challenger?
I think you're an idiot for asking me that question. You get paid to do this? It's your first show? Challenger. I think it'll be a challenge not to kill Andre Bishop. Little Andre can't even throw a punch without breaking his hand.
Those were Isaac Frost's words just a few short months ago after Andre Bishop apparently hurt his hand in a fight right here on ESPN. After only taking a short break to let the hand mend, Andre Bishop back in action tonight against heavyweight contender Reggie Stewart. Many are interested to see if the injury will have lingering effects on Bishop in what should be a very entertaining heavyweight matchup. Let's go back ringside to Joe and Teddy.
Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City, the next stop for the heavyweight career of one Andre Bishop.
How's it feel?
Feels good. Feels real good.
Good. Because you gotta knock this guy out with it. It's time to show the world that Andre Bishop is as good as new.
Bishop's had this experience so many times, and success has always come on the back end of these ring wars. It's his focus. And they are underway. Round number 1 of this much-anticipated scheduled 8-round bout. Good block by Andre Bishop that time. You'd like to see more of that. Teddy, when a southpaw faces an orthodox fighter, he has some natural advantages. But one of them just comes from the fight that the righty doesn't see a lot of lefties, right?
Well, that's exactly right. He doesn't have much time to practice against the southpaw, so it doesn't feel comfortable. It doesn't feel comfortable. Before you know it, you're not doing things that you should be doing.
Goes up top with a right hand. For those of you who question Andre Bishop's broken right hand, here's a good example of how he feels about it. He's throwing it. How about that left hand? Reggie Stewart's ripped by an uppercut. Good work defensively by Andre Bishop. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Stewart's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Reggie Stewart's jacked by an uppercut. Good right hand. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. And we come to the end of round number 1.
This fight is too close. I need you to double up the jab and follow with 2 or 3 more punches.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Flush right hand to the head. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. I think Bishop scored really well there. He just damaged his opponent with that power shot upstairs. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Reggie Stewart. Parries that punch intended for the head. I hope Reggie Stewart didn't think Andre Bishop wasn't going to throw that right hand. He has no qualms about letting it go. Pulled the trigger on that overhand left. Halfway through this round here. That's a fierce left hand that landed by Stewart. Very accurate 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop. A little head hunting with the right. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Good defensive skill. Bishop's putting forth a little boom, boom, boom. A 3-punch combination scored. And he nails him with a headshot. Well done by Andre Bishop. Targeting that belt line with the right hand. Andre Bishop's able to get to the inside, and when he does get there, boy, he packs a lot with that uppercut.
Well, hey, you're right, Joe. He does pack a lot because he's able to really snap that shoulder up. He's able to get real torque. You know, he pivots in the hip. You know, he brings it up from the ground.
You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. Now he's got his opponent in a tough spot as he's backed him into the corner. Well, if Bishop can string together a few rounds like that, this is going to be a very easy fight for him.
Well, he looks like a confident fighter. All that amateur background is really showing.
Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Stewart. Right to the head with that right. Two good jabs by Andre Bishop. Stewart's opponent able to land a sharp counterpunch. Big uppercut right on the mark. That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Stewart. Crashes home with a hook. A solid, true uppercut by Reggie Stewart. Brings a big power punch. It landed well.
Well, we were talking about getting into the kitchen. He went in there, and he tore apart that kitchen.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Unload right now. More punches, baby. Punches and bunches. Let's see. Let the fist go.
And there's a right hand by Andre Bishop, and another. That's a good sign. A solid left hand by Andre Bishop. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop. Stewart's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. And that's the end of round 3.
Don't stop. You gotta keep.
Here we go with the 4th round. So early on here, you can already see that Andre Bishop looks like a much fresher fighter after taking a break after that last round. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Stewart's scoring with that right hand. Bishop's combination punching is working well here. Blocks that punch. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Stewart. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Reggie Stewart. Andre Bishop not looking as fresh as when this fight started. I think he's slowing a bit, Teddy.
But the bad news, that's not the worst news. The bad news is if we can see it, his opponent can see it, he can take advantage of it.
Solid. A huge uppercut puts him down. Stewart's getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. Nice work, the left hand to the head.
Hey, keep your hands up.
Now he ties up there. Up top with the right hand. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Oh, what a power punch he was able to land there.
Joe, that's what you call setting up a trap. Not a mouse trap, but a punch trap. Step back a little bit, invited him in, bang.
What a great round this has turned into. Solid. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. No, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and has gotten up too.
And that will serve him because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring, and he is thinking of that right now, believe me.
Center of the ring, okay?
Round number 5 has arrived. Bishop's work rate is impressive, Teddy, but his connect percentage is not.
No, there's two reasons for it, Joe. One is his opponent. His opponent is pretty smart there. You know, he's not just standing there saying, hey, hit me. He's moving, he's being smart defensively. The other thing is the punches are a little too wide. Needs to shorten them up a little. Stewart's
doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Bishop's doing well here with that two-punch combination. That's a big striking blow to the head by Andre Bishop. Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot. Solid right by Andre Bishop.
Stay on the outside.
Stewart's nailed by a shot upstairs. Crashes home with the uppercut.
Hands up!
Well, Andre Bishop wishes he could probably reel that one back in. Bishop missed badly on the power punch. Now he's trying to create an opportunity here as he backs him up against the ropes. A well-placed overhand right. Oh, big shot there. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff? He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
There is no doubt that Andre Bishop's right hand is perfectly fine. An impressive knockout victory with that right mitt. He takes care of Reggie's.
Isaac, which Bishop brother hits harder?
Which Bishop brother hits harder? That's your question? I get these people. Well, neither one of them can punch like me. I can guarantee you that. But between the two of them, well, I'd say little Andre hits harder. I mean, the jailbird's washed up now. I mean, he was a genuine contender. But the big baby, well, the big baby has always been a pretender.
From the Thomas and Mack Center here in Las Vegas, we present heavyweight action. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you as Andre Bishop looks to stay perfect as he faces Dwight Cooper.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Come on, I want to...
Round number 1 between Bishop and Cooper. Of course, Bishop has all the career momentum with the victory. That's a big striking blow to the head by Cooper. And a cut has opened up over Andre Bishop's right eye.
In a way, it's a little bit of a warning, Joe, things to come. Now you have to be a little bit more cautious, a little more alert.
There's Cooper putting out that jab. You can see the trouble that Bishop has had with it.
You're outthinking him.
And now you can see him zoning in on that cut. Is it just human nature when you've done that to somebody to want to go back to it more and more?
Yeah, it's kind of like the bull seeing that red cape. You know, his eyes open, he snorts a little bit more. He's coming for that.
Teddy, an obvious height discrepancy here. Got a real tall guy against a short guy. Right off the bat, advantage tall guy, but not necessarily, right?
Not necessarily. Look, on the outside, if he's able to control those quarters, yeah, he has an advantage. But once the shorter man closes the gap a little bit and he gets in close, guess what? There's a lot of...
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. Big shot he just scored with. Round number 1, and he's already down.
And if he survives here, Joe, you wonder how that's going to affect him for the rest of the night. Because we expect him to be aggressive. Will he be tentative from now on?
Andre Bishop moving now well against Cooper. Bishop able to land solidly against Cooper.
Calm down.
Dwight Cooper's left hook landed the most damaging blow of this fight, and the blood above Andre Bishop's right eye is becoming much more substantial. That's a bad cut.
Now the corner has to do their work, but the fighter, I usually don't say this, but he has to go out there and not worry about winning this round so much. He has to worry about defense. Don't get touched on that cut anymore. Give the work that the corner man did a chance to get the job done. Get that medicine into the cut.
Good jab by Cooper. When you're the smaller man, sometimes you need to be the smarter man, and that's the case with Andre Bishop landing that jab. He nearly lifted him off the ground. What an uppercut by Andre Bishop. And a punish. He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Did you see that? Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old timers would say, take a walk around the block.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Cooper's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. You can see Andre Bishop now is employing a lot of defense. He has those hands up high, trying to protect that cut eye.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
Great combination from Bishop. Andre Bishop needs to be so careful right now that the ref doesn't stop that fight, because Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. What a hook by Dwight Cooper. That's nice work by Bishop there, landing the left hand. Andre Bishop's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
A headshot blocked. Andre Bishop getting back to basics, landing that right hand. An accurate left by Andre Bishop. What a hook to the head by Cooper. Bishop digging to the body well. Lands a left hand against Cooper's right flank. Good shot to the midsection by Andre Bishop. It's tough to assess, but Cooper's cut may look worse than it actually is. I mean, all the blood is spraying everywhere.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly right. And you just wonder, and I know this isn't supposed to play in, but you wonder if the judges in close rounds, if they get influenced by that look.
Able to get rid of that one. Bishop now utilizing that jab against Cooper. Good-looking jab there. A smart and resourceful uppercut by Cooper.
There you go.
Andre Bishop getting to his opponent's head. Nice job by Bishop with the power shot.
And you're not.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. And oh, what a good, strong uppercut by Cooper.
Uppercuts on the inside. Who's the ring?
Eddie, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Now that looks like a middleweight fighting a heavyweight there. Look at the hand speed from Bishop.
And that's exactly the advantage he was going to need coming into this fight to beat the bigger man.
Keep working the jab.
Come on, keep moving.
Good step back counterpunch there. Now that is sharp, accurate punching, the three-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Cooper's in a tough spot right here. He's going to be swallowing blood. You can see blood coming from his mouth, and that can really cut his wind. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Trying to take away the wheels, going to the body with the double jab. Bishop snapping that jab.
1, 2, 1, 2. Stay on the inside.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. This is a real concern now for Andre Bishop as White Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. He could get a TKO victory here if that continues. Cooper's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Big, big shot comes crashing home. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, you got to bring your hand.
Gus Carisi endorsing his charge, Andre Bishop, telling him that's exactly what we work on in the gym. They scored a beautiful knockdown in that last round.
Yeah, they did. Joe, I'm not shocked they scored the knockdown because Bishop has power. He's capable of doing that. What I'm really impressed by is how he did it. He set it up beautifully, used that jab, and then right off that jab, the right hand where he never saw it coming.
Bang the body. Work the body.
It's one thing for the corner of Andre Bishop to tend to that cut between rounds, but Bishop himself has to protect it, and he's doing a good job of blocking punches that are targeting it from Cooper. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut? Look at that. Great work there. Well-targeted left hand by Andre Bishop. Cooper's just being very hesitant right now offensively. Let's see if Bishop can survive this. He just took a... Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on? Well, we know he can get up. What we don't know is how steady he will be on those legs.
Well, we know his personality. He's an offensive-minded fighter, and he has to control that right now. Right now, he has to think about defense.
You're doing great.
To the head he goes with a left hand. Teddy, you gotta like this because he's using that jab the way you like him to.
Especially when you're being aggressive. You walk in, you want to walk in where the guy can't see you coming. That jab blinds your opponent.
You know, I didn't think we'd be saying this about him, but Teddy, right now, stamina is a real question mark for Bishop.
Yeah, and it's hard to understand how it would be because he's always been in shape before. You look at his body, it's not always an indicator, but it looks like he's in shape. You have to wonder if he assumed something and was a little overconfident in this fight.
Cooper's able to land a nice, clean left hand. What a turn of events! What a turnaround! He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Andre Bishop saw his own blood and became a raging bull. The knockout over Dwight Cooper is his.
DL has agreed to a fight between you and Kobe Nichols. If we beat Nichols, we'll be in the top 10.
What are the conditions?
He says there aren't any.
There's always conditions with DL.
I'm sure we'll find out what they are. But we really need this fight.